The most important result from our research is that in Sweden and globally, we are not really considering or talking about what sustainable tourism employment is and how that manifests in our communities. Tourism employment is still seen very much as part of an economic toolkit for destinations and for regions and for communities, but we're not asking the questions of what that employment looks like. We're not considering aspects such as part-time hours, low pay, seasonality, and what that means for the people and the communities that we're talking about. And including in that, tourism is seen as good jobs. But what does that mean, for instance, for new migrants, where their jobs are perhaps about underemployment, where they have too many skills? And so we need to keep talking about this to try and figure out some answers. Our research can help regional and national tourism organisations as well as other stakeholders such as funding bodies and local tourism associations. We see our research as a talking point, as a way in which these stakeholder groups can engage with talking about what sustainable tourism employment is and how it relates to Sweden's commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals. With that, we see that sustainable tourism employment is part of a wider tool so that the desirability of tourism as an economic development tool can be part of a package that communities, destinations and stakeholders can utilise. Yes, but it's not necessarily easy. Perhaps this might be easier in urban areas where there are more opportunities, where people have more opportunities for multiple seasonal jobs so that they can work year-round, although with those we also then have more chance of exploitation of labour. However, in rural and peripheral areas, there is more problems. If seasonal work, for instance, may mean that individuals are only working for a few months of a year. How do we make sure that those communities, those families survive year-round in those destinations to keep vibrant communities? In a neoliberal environment, this becomes more difficult where the focus is on economics rather than social sustainability. We also have to remember that in tourism, many businesses are small and medium businesses, and so their focus may well be on financial sustainability rather than social sustainability. So it is about working with communities, with businesses and with stakeholders to ensure that you have a mix so that communities can be sustainable in the long run and we have sustainable employment in tourism and in wider areas.